We're not talking about hypotheticals.
You can't answer my question.
We are talking about
what if
right here,
you
right
can't
now.
answer my question. After the citation, I walk down this street and I want to get to Quaker Street.
You can go to court and contest it all you want
I'd be happy to.
Okay.
And you said you weren't avoiding.
By the way, I guarantee it's your policy to identify yourself, so I'll check on it.
Yeah, I did, and I did. I told you. You can read our names. It's all right there.
How about you, sir? Identify yourself. Yeah, you too?
The resources, you're absolutely correct. I agree. And just to pronounce your name correctly, is it Cough?
Cough, yeah.
Cough. Again, I'm going to try to do this to you one more time. I need to file my FOIA, but I don't need you guys to rush that.
What do they file?
I don't need.
What happens when a cop tries to enforce his own version of the law, but gets completely shut down by his own supervisor? In this insane encounter, an officer demands ID for no reason, refuses to answer basic questions, and tries to flex his authority, only to be proven wrong in front of everyone. Watch as this tyrant cop is put in his place and forced into the ultimate walk of shame.
Citation issued for trespassing.
You didn't tell us to leave. You said stand on this side of the sidewalk.
And I just said, nope.
Sidewalk?
Nope.
Is this the sidewalk?
Hey,
Is this the sidewalk?
I talked, you listen. I talked, you listen.
Sir, you're not telling me anything.
Hey, I just asked him, what do you want to do? He wants to trespass. It's his property, driver's license.
This is a
What are you talking about?
Driver's license.
Can we talk to this officer?
You sure can.
He'll probably
Absolutely.
maybe
You sure
he'll
can.
understand what a public easement is.
Sure can.
I would be happy to learn where the public easement is
This is
and
their
how
property.
the person's
This is a
supposed to
public
walk
easement.
So,
on the
See,
like
sidewalk.
I said,
that
either
utility
driver's
post.
license.
So is a person supposed
your
to walk on
citation.
the sidewalk and then into the street?
This is not, dude, the sidewalk ends right there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Technically,
You go to the side, this sidewalk, all the way to that road. What, you want to
This
walk in the
is their
street?
property.
They walk in the street.
This is their
or do they
property.
walk on the
Parking lot, grass. So,
Sir, you're not,
are you going to give me your driver's license or not?
Sir, I'm happy to
It's a
talk
simple
to this
question, sir. How does a person get from this sidewalk to
I'm
that
not
one?
talking to you.
Sir, I'm
not
happy-
talking
I'm
to
happy
you. You
to
can
give-
record all you want to, but you're not going to interfere in what I'm doing.
I am
okay?
happy-
Just ask you a question, sir. You didn't have to talk to me.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm
Fine,
happy,
then don't.
I'm happy to give my license
Okay,
to your
then give me
supervisor,
your
to
driver's
your
license.
supervisor after you answer my question, because
Okay.
I am trying to understand how I can be a lawful citizen
Driver's
walking from
license.
point A to point B to your supervisor.
Okay, he's on the way.
Great.
But he's driver's license.
I would be happy to speak to him, sir, because you have not told me how I'm breaking the law by walking in an area
I
where
have
someone
told
is...
you 5 times.
Sir, you haven't told me a single
I've
thing.
told you
One,
5
told me-
times.
you told me over there, and then we asked on this side.
What did I tell you?
You told me over there.
What did I
stand
tell
on
you over
that
there?
side
What
of
did I tell you?
utilities, and we did. And then I walked over to here, and you said sidewalk
What-
on this side of the road.
What
now
did
you
I tell you?
me?
What did I tell you? Verbatim,
I
what did
just
I tell you?
told you. Sir, I didn't record it. I don't know.
I told you to stand on the other side of that tree in that paved parking lot, and there was absolutely no problem with that, unless the people that own that piece of property you were standing on wanted you gone too.
Okay.
So,
Did they
but
tell
we're
us
not
to
talking
leave?
about that. We're talking about where you're standing here
Yes.
is their property.
While we were over there, you said the
So,
side. Well, you said
are
with the
you
easement.
gonna do the driver's license or not?
Sir, I told you I would give your supervisor my driver's license.
Okay.
Yeah, but can you answer my question?
And then you, same thing.
Can you answer my question though?
I answered your question.
You did not.
I answered your question
No, you deflected my question.
multiple times.
You deflected my question.
No.
Lawful citizen is walking down this sidewalk. Does Planned Parenthood own this sidewalk?
We're not talking about hypotheticals.
You can't answer my question.
We are talking about
no. What if
right here,
you
right
can't
now.
answer my question. After the citation, I walk down this street and I want to get
You know what?
to Quaker Street.
You can go to court and contest it all you want
I'd
to.
be happy to.
Okay.
And you said you weren't avoiding his
question.
question,
Are
sir.
you-
This
are
is
you
classic
supposed to enforce
textbook
the law?
avoiding questions.
I'm not playing this game.
Are you supposed to enforce
I'm
the
not
law?
playing this game.
You're right.
This is
You want
textbook
to have
avoiding
all the
questions,
power in the
sir.
world
I'm
and
not-
tell me what to do.
I'm
You
not
can't answer
going down
questions.
this rabbit hole.
Sir, I will be silent until
This is not going to turn into a YouTube video. Sorry.
It already is,
I
sir.
care about knowing what I can do.
I'm telling you what you can do lawfully.
No, you're not. You're telling me what I can do in your opinion. You can't
No, I'm
cite the
telling you
law,
what
and
you
you
can't
can't
do
even
lawfully.
answer me a question.
So
You know, if you answer this
Once he
question,
gets
then
here,
I won't get a citation. I'm happy to
you
talk
can
to
flap your jaws, whatever, right? My sergeant's going to say the same thing.
Good. I will talk to him.
You cut your citation and you leave
Yeah,
because
we'll talk to him.
because they don't want you on your property.
Good.
So,
We'll talk to your supervisor.
do you guys want them banned from your property? Okay, so you're banned from the
So
property.
you're a
in
tool
addition,
of
right?
Planned Parenthood.
So,
You realize that.
Anything that belongs to them, you can't be here. I explained this to you. I gave you clear parameters. I said you can stand over there, you can stand over here. I gave you a box to work in, what was by the law, and you want to play games. So, since you want to play games,
I'll be happy to talk to you.
and the minute I leave, you want to go and do what you're doing,
I will be happy. Sir, I walked
then
over
you're
here
going to
while
have
you-
a
I walked over
citation
here while
coming
you were
your way.
standing right
So,
there. I walked over here while you were standing right there. Why did you
Cheryl,
not
you wanna
Why did
hang
you not
out
inform
with
me?
them?
Okay.
So I'll just fill them out, and then I'll get the information once more, and then I'll get this stuff.
getting cited for trespassing for standing where he's standing there.
Jameson is?
And so he's waiting for the supervisor before he provides his information. But the question he asked the police officer, if somebody's walking down this sidewalk to get to that sidewalk, where do they go? And the cop wouldn't answer. Because it's clearly, a question that they can't answer. Because this
So they're
is,
saying they can't stand here?
they're saying that this is their property, which is absurd.
Yeah, they can't own all the way to the street.
No, apparently to this gentleman, you cannot stand on grass.
Can we stand over
You
there?
have to be
Still?
behind the grass. To answer my question to the best of your ability, because this gentleman wouldn't.
I will defer
It's
that
to
to
show
the
where the
supervisor that's on his way.
Okay, I'm happy to answer. Because honestly, sir, I'm not even trying to be a
Are you
jerk.
sick
I
with you?
want to know.
Okay,
There's no sidewalk here, so I'm really
Okay.
curious.
Well, there's not a sidewalk there, but
Right.
there is back there.
Right, right. So my question is, and I'll defer it to your supervisor, but my question is, how can a person walk on this sidewalk and try to get to that sidewalk on the other side of Quaker? Are they supposed to walk in the middle of the street?
This is
or
the
is this
easement.
an easement?
This is
I agree that's an easement. I'm not arguing that.
okay. Well, they're wanting to give us a
I would have
trespass
to see-
for being on an easement.
I would have to see the actual legal description, so I haven't looked at that yet.
That's fair. I appreciate that,
But I
sir.
would agree that that may be the extension of the sidewalk.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
At least you're willing to listen.
I asked him, if you tell us that we have to stand on this side of the sidewalk closer to the road, and there's no sidewalk here, and we have AT&T public utilities here, or AT&T utilities here, how am I supposed to assume that I'm on American property? And how is a person supposed to walk from point A? Not walk to the road.
Yeah. The citations are not going to happen.
Thank you, sir.
In my view, and I have agreement, and I have to refer. I don't know everything by heart, so I have to refer on these. I've dealt with enough of it downtown. We went to the protest that I know and I have enough knowledge. But yeah, there's an imaginary sidewalk that goes through, and even though if they were to bring me property, their property diagrams or whatever, and show it to the sidewalk, everybody knows they have easements on the backyard and the front yard. AT&T, whoever can get in your backyard and get to their cable
Whatever real
lines.
estate business owns this, they put up their
Right.
signs. Yeah.
So
I do that
even
all
though
the
they
time.
may have plans that show they owe there, the city still can come in here and build a sidewalk. So there's an imaginary sidewalk. You guys can see the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you where to go. I can tell you where you can't be. And that
Right.
is essentially from this pole that way. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can I ask you a question?
It's something else.
Okay.
You can't impede the traffic way here.
Of course,
And
of course.
you can't impede the traffic way there. Of
course. Okay.
And at any time that happens, then you can obviously get cited. But
Understood. Perfect.
as soon as I have the chance to talk to whoever I'm supposed to talk to over there, I'll talk to them and explain that to them. If they have a problem, then they complain to the city of Tulsa. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as you abide by those, then I'm happy.
Appreciate
very
that
much,
being
sir.
rational.
All right. So what y'all can, where you can stand, you can stand where you're standing. All right. So as long as you stay where you are, don't come onto, because where you are is fine. All right. But don't come onto the parking lot. Right. Don't go into the alley. The other apartment people have already said, hey.
Can't go in the alley?
So you guys moved when they asked you to, and I do appreciate you moving when they asked you to. You can't block this alley, right? Because traffic has to be able to go out. So where you are, or if you want to move across the street to the other sidewalk, that's fine. But
Essentially,
this
it's an
is
imaginary line.
essentially the line that you can't go
From this
past,
side,
okay?
the south side, all the way to the south side of that one, and here.
And
Okay.
sir, you're going to check on this for us?
That's a no-no.
So you were
They
quite
actually
abrasive
do.
to us. Are you going to
They
apologize to
actually
my brother? Are you
own
going to
all the way
apologize to
up
us for?
Up to
You're
that
not.
curb line on this
Okay,
side.
he's not going to
because they-
apologize for throwing his weight around
They
earlier.
actually own-
When he
because
walks to his car,
they
I want you
built
to
all
know,
this,
folks,
they
when this goes on
actually own
YouTube, this is what it's called the walk of shame. That he comes out here throwing his weight around, exercising his authority, proven wrong, and does not apologize for his abrasive attitude. This, folks, is the walk of shame.
I understand. And that's why I was repeating and I was giving you this, you guys this. Yeah.
Yes, sir, I would appreciate it.
Sir, pride
This
comes
is-
before destruction. So you're too proud to apologize when you're proven wrong.
Is exactly what you're
You are too proud to apologize when proven wrong, sir. You are not fit for
There's a
your
sliver
job.
of green
You're not fit
actually-
for the badge, sir. You refuse to apologize when you're proven wrong, sir.
Go back on there.
You should find another job. Work in a hardware store or something, sir, but you're not fit to be a police officer. It's shameful. This is the walk of shame, folks.
This is exactly why you should always stand your ground and know your rights. If this man had complied without question, he would have been cited for simply existing in a public space. Cops will lie, avoid answering, and flex their authority just to intimidate civilians. But when you challenge them with knowledge, they crumble. Stay informed, stay strong, and always record the police. What happens when cops use intimidation tactics on someone who knows their rights? In this intense standoff, officers attempt to bully and control a citizen, but instead, they get completely shut down and put in their place. Watch as this man refuses to back down, exposes their unlawful orders, and forces them into an embarrassing retreat.
We don't have badges, okay?
ID number,
Okay?
employee number.
Let's go over there and I'll talk to you.
Why?
Because this is our scene.
Okay.
You're interrupting our scene because we don't know who you are.
How?
We don't know who you are.
How am I interrupting?
If you're gonna obstruct, continue. I'll take you to jail. I'll arrest you.
How am I obstructing?
Because we're in the middle of an investigation.
Okay.
And we don't know who you are. You can be standing here with weapons. We don't know.
You see any weapons?
I don't know. You can conceal. I don't know.
You see any
I don't
weapons?
know you. Okay. I'm asking you politely. You can record all day
Okay.
long, all you want from over there.
Let's get something straight.
Okay,
I was standing on the
Sir,
sidewalk.
sir.
You
please
came
go over
around the
there.
car.
Sir, please go over there.
You are right now harassing me.
No, I'm not. You're harassing us, actually.
You're right now approaching
No.
me.
Yeah, I am approaching you.
Yeah.
Because you're making our scene unsafe.
How?
Okay, because we don't know who you are.
So what? You don't know
Okay.
who that guy is.
Okay.
Can you tell him to move?
He's across the street.
Right.
He's not in our scene.
So,
Okay, you're in our scene right now.
are you the supervisor?
Okay, no, I'm not.
Tough guy?
Wait.
Get back to your job.
I am doing my
Shut
job.
up.
Hey,
Mind your business. I'm standing on a public
Okay,
sidewalk.
sure.
And if you're gonna approach me, I'm
Okay.
gonna consider you a threat.
okay, you're.
You got a problem? I will consider you to be a threat.
what-
You
and what
are
are you gonna do about
harassing
that?
me.
No, I'm not.
I will defend myself.
not.
Do you know the state? Do you know what state we're in?
Yes, we're in the state of Washington.
Exactly.
Go over there,
So
please.
if I'm not breaking in your laws,
are breaking
and I'm
the law.
simply was standing here,
Okay.
and you approached me and you're harassing me,
office here, please.
your ass better get the hell out of here. Got it?
No, you can walk
No.
over there.
No. Get your supervisor. Who's your supervisor? Who's the supervisor on
Just keep
scene?
going. Keep going.
Who's the supervisor
Keep
on
going
scene?
over there, please.
Your ass better back up. Your ass better back
Go
up.
over there, please.
Your ass better back up.
Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm a free man. I was walking freely. I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Yeah, you
I was
can't.
not doing anything, and my freedom of speech is not interfering, dumbass.
It's not your freedom of speech.
What is it then? What am I doing? Am I blocking you? Am I physically doing anything? Your ass came over here and bothered me and threatened me.
I'm not threatening anything.
Yeah, you just threatened to arrest me for obstruction.
Okay, because you are obstructing.
How?
Because you're hindering our investigation.
How?
We're stopping this to deal with you.
How? Your ass came over to talk to me.
Exactly.
Why?
Because you're hindering our investigation.
How?
Because we don't know who you are.
You're stupid.
Okay.
Learn the law, dumbass.
Okay.
That's why I'm raising my voice. I'm sick and tired of punks like you,
Okay.
tyrants like you,
Okay.
harassing law-abiding
Okay.
citizens.
Okay.
Piss off.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Okay. See, you stupid like morons. Standing in the road. Oh, I'm going to arrest you for trespassing. Or I'm going to arrest you for hindering. Or I'm going to arrest you for interfering. How am I interfering? Articulate it. I'm waiting.
I've explained it to you.
Articulate it. Standing on the sidewalk, exercising my constitutional rights is hindering your investigation. What you're doing
what is your
here,
interest here today?
here's what you're doing. When you're blocking my camera, you're interfering with me. You're interfering with my First Amendment. You're
That's
violating
all you can
federal
record
law.
all day long
That's
from over
prior
there.
restraint. Federal law. Federal violation. Prior restraint. Violation of my constitutional rights. Kiss my ass. Go ahead and arrest
You're
me.
not a very nice person.
I don't give a damn what you think about me. You're a
done?
tyrant. You're a tyrant. CHN tyrant.
Okay.
Got it?
Sure.
That's right.
Okay,
Sure. So all you can do. So all you can do is harass people. What's going on here?
You don't need to know that.
Yeah, I do.
What's that? Okay.
Yeah? Identify yourself.
Okay.
I'm a police officer.
I know you're a police officer. I can see police. I said identify yourself.
Right here, it's on my left.
Is that your name right here?
My name.
You see what I mean? You don't even have respect to properly identify yourself.
You don't
And
have
you
res-
want
You
respect.
don't have res- you don't have
I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna respect point pieces like shit like you.
How about it should
Got
be,
it?
It should be reciprocated. Should it not be?
Got it? I'm not gonna respect you because you have no respect for citizens.
Oh, okay.
Zero. And then you threaten me. You are all public servants. By the way, I guarantee it's your policy to identify yourself, so I'll check on it.
Yeah, I did, and I did. I told you. You can read our names. That's all. Right there.
How about you,
Come on.
sir? Identify yourself. Yeah? You too? Seems like you got a lot of cousins here. Right there, right there. Everybody same name?
It says Johnson right on it.
Everybody's the same name?
Well, mine says Johnson.
Say it again. Says Johnson? How about you?
You can
Do
read.
you know how to verbalize your name?
Yeah, it says on, like I said.
Yeah? The only thing I heard was this right here. And then this guy's too. You also right here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
So I would really like to be searching this vehicle.
Good! I'm not stopping you. Your ass has approached
you
me.
are stopping.
Your ass has harassed me.
You understand that we can't do that with you?
I don't give a damn. I'm not stopping you. Learn the law. Freedom of speech is not interference. Freedom of speech is not obstruction.
I know. We're not arguing your freedom of speech here.
Well, then what are you arguing?
We're arguing the fact that you're endangering our scene.
How?
Okay?
How? Standing
Because
on a public sidewalk, dumbass? Standing on a public sidewalk?
Thank you.
Don't even think
Thank you.
about touching me.
Hey, you
don't
don't-
even think.
Hey.
I have freedom of movement.
No.
Am I being detained?
I'm asking you to
Am I
move.
detained?
I'm asking you
Am
to
I
move.
detained?
I am asking you to
Am
move
I
over.
detained? Am I detained?
Goodness gracious. What is your name?
Am I detained? Yes or no?
I don't know.
You approach the vehicle.
Your silence is going to be concluded as no, I'm not detained. Therefore, I have freedom of movement
if you encroach-
anywhere in this country, anywhere on the street, anywhere on public sidewalk, and I can say whatever the one thing I want. I can yell at you. I can speak against you. I can tell you
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 can't.
are pieces of trash.
Yes, you can.
You are tyrants,
We're not
and
saying
there's
you
not a
can't.
damn
We're not
thing
saying
you
you
can
can't.
do. And if you
I've
do,
asked you to
I will.
respectfully record from over there.
I don't have to obey you. Or I don't have to even say, you know what? Are you requesting?
I've asked you. Yes.
Your request denied. Request denied. That's okay. I'm getting plenty of the footage. Don't worry about it.
Quick, guys.
And it looks like it might even be a legal search. Right?
No.
What's the
no.
probable cause for search the vehicle?
We don't need to talk to you. You're not,
What's the probable
you're not
cause to
involved in
search
this
the bag?
investigation.
Sir, this
You're
is
Because
not
I've-
involved in this investigation.
Oh, that's okay. It's all public now. You don't have to tell me. I can still find out. But you can't stop me from recording it.
I never said that. I never
Oh
said you to
yeah,
stop. I got you to record from over there.
Your intimidation is already a threat.
Goodness gracious.
Your intimidation is already a threat. The moment you said you're going to arrest me for obstruction, that's a threat.
No, you're good on this side, yeah?
Okay. Okay, officer, on.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Are we done with the car?
We're done with the car.
We're not done with the car.
See?
I got Justin here.
See? You came across somebody who is not afraid of you, who is not intimidated of you, who is not going to back down, who is not going to obey your unlawful orders. Got it? And your asses better learn and learn quick that we the citizens had enough of this shit of yours. Threats, intimidation, violation of our rights, enough. And we are fighting back. Got it?
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Good. So next time you're asked to see me on the street, you better say, sir, we are so glad you're exercising your rights, and we are going to stay out of your way, and we're going to do our thing, and that's it. Otherwise, I'm going to get in your grill, and you're going to hear me roar.
Okay.
Understand?
Sure.
Like a lion or like a tiger, and you will learn very quickly. And tigers don't roar, they hiss, but they got claws. And my claws are my voice. Understood?
Yeah.
Keep on smirking. Keep on smirking.
Okay.
Until shit really gets serious. And when it gets serious in the court of law, and then when it gets serious when I file complaints, it gets real serious then. Then you learn quick.
This video proves one thing. When you know your rights, you take the power away from those who try to abuse it. These officers relied on intimidation, but in the end, they had no choice but to retreat. Always remember, stand your ground, record everything, and never let anyone strip you of your rights. How far will the police go to push their unlawful orders? In this shocking encounter, officers take a completely false report at face value and try to remove a man from a public space until he challenges their authority and exposes their lies. Watch as this man stands his ground, educates the cops, and forces them into an embarrassing walk of shame.
This is here for a camera. First of all.
She's being trained by me.
Oh, okay. Good. That's always good. Are you a field training? Nice, man.
Yeah, so consider it 3.
Yeah. All right.
For
Well,
manning
3.5.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, they said we were on the property. We're not on the property.
Okay.
There's no trespassing signs, but that's irrelevant. I know where the property lines are. 2, Okay, that's a false police report. All right, and 3, they never asked us to leave.
Okay.
That's everything that was on the radio is a complete lie. All right, and I think you guys need to do something about that.
Okay.
False police report or something. All right, because now you guys are coming with 3, 4 officers, okay, and it's ridiculous. For somebody that's never been on the property, you're being lied to. They're wasting resources, and I'm not even committing a crime. I mean, I'm not doing anything except recording. I heard the radio, First Amendment auditors. If that's how you want to label me, that's fine. But I don't see what the issue is here. I don't know what they told you inside, but from what I'm telling you, I have everything on camera. And I don't know if he's the one who called or not, but...
Are you the landlord?
I'm one of the owners.
One of the owners? You can just stand over there for now. I'll talk to you after.
Yeah, so... McMahon? Right? Is that
Yeah,
McMahon?
yep,
Okay,
yep.
sorry.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know what your deal is. I don't know what you guys... I don't know. I mean, we're not doing anything illegal, are we?
So talking to them, this is all private property, including the road.
So this is a private drive, private way.
Correct.
Yeah, which is publicly accessible to walk through. 100%.
But it's
Nope.
private, and they have sensitive information inside of this building.
I'm not in the
That's-
building. I'm not strong. I'm not in the building. Look, okay, I know the laws. I know the rights, okay? This is a publicly accessible road. It is a private way or a private drive. I get it. I understand that. But there's public access from each end of the road that does not say private property. And it doesn't say private drive. Okay? It is publicly accessible to walk up and down this road all day long as I don't go on their physical property. The other difference between public property and a private drive, okay, is that they are to take care of the gas lines and utilities on the road, not the city. That's the only difference. So I do have rights to be on this road as long as I'm not on their property.
So I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Correct. But the information I'm getting from them, that this is a private road, and they
Then
don't
look at
want-
the GIS surveys because I already have.
Okay, but they don't want you here.
I'm not on their property. I'm not on their property.
You guys are gonna have to leave.
We're going to have to get off this road, this public road.
It's not a public
It's
road.
this
a
private
way.
drive. Okay, do you have a lieutenant?
Private way.
Do you have a lieutenant?
I can
I
call
suggest you get him out here.
You want a lieutenant here?
100%. Yeah, because you're going to make a big mistake. I'm telling you right now.
Give me a second, let me make a phone
Yeah,
call.
look up your laws. Okay, look up the public ways and private drives. This is good for you. Seriously, I've already been down this, not this road, but down this road before. I'm not here to escalate anything either, but I'm not going to walk off of a road that I have every right to be on. Okay? As long as I'm not staying in place, I can go up and down this. Do you know how many? So if I drive down this road, I'm trespassing? Is that what you're saying? Then why do I see school buses and Ubers and a whole bunch of other normal everyday citizens driving their car down this road and not getting stopped every day?
So from what I have so far, I'm
Yeah.
talking to the staff, it's just the fact that you guys are out here, stopped here, filming into the building.
But I have every right to do that, man.
But all I'm telling you is that's their concern. That's just what I'm telling you.
They were taking pictures of me too.
I haven't said that you.
I didn't call you guys for it.
I haven't said you've done anything wrong. I'm just telling you what he
Oh,
said.
apparently you guys are telling me that I am and that I need to leave the property or this publicly accessible drive.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to just civilly come to a resolution.
Me too. But I'm not gonna. I'm telling you right now, dude. I will take the arrest if you guys are wrong.
What?
I will take the arrest if you guys are wrong.
Okay.
And I mean, if I have to challenge it, I will.
Okay.
The other thing is, you guys telling us to leave was our first warning.
Well,
Nobody else told us to leave.
we'll talk to the lieutenant.
Okay.
We'll talk to the LT. You know who would have it is town hall or city hall. They'd have the GIS. How you doing? I got the name from them, but can I have it from you, please?
McMahon,
And badge number?
41.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright, so unfortunately no lieutenant is able to come down right now.
Okay.
So you can go to the police station and file a report if that's something that you want to do.
What kind of report am I filing? I don't have anything to
Well,
report.
you just said you wanted to talk to a lieutenant.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to be pushed off of this drive. Do you know how many cars I said earlier today were driving up and down this road? Why are they allowed to? So I could drive up and down this road, but I can't walk on this road?
Motel 6 is going to be in the lobby. The mail probably stating that somebody stole his wallet out of his room last night from 207. So he is in the lobby. What's your pleasure?
Officer Story, are you available to take that?
Look, I'm not here to take any more of your resources, okay? But you got to understand one thing. Okay, that 100,000 cars drive up and down this road every single day, okay? And they don't work here either.
Like I said, I'm just trying to be the middle.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Nope, and I do. I'm
So,
just trying...
so am I allowed to drive down this road?
Nope, you are 100%.
So I can walk down it too.
So You're saying you're not trying to...
Come on, I mean, think about it.
No, and I completely understand where you're coming from, right?
It's a right of way.
Nope, and I get that.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you get that. Okay,
no,
so
I
she
do.
understands
Nope,
that.
I understand that.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm talking to the owners of this building.
Yeah.
They're saying, obviously, private property.
I'm not going on it.
Yep.
I haven't even touched the grass.
Correct. Like I said, you're saying they didn't ask you to leave, right?
No.
So this is me asking you, can you please leave for that?
Is that a lawful order? Or are you asking me?
I'm asking you, can you
No,
leave?
I'm gonna, if you're asking me and not giving me a lawful order, I'm going to respectfully decline.
Okay.
But I will be out of here in a few minutes.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, don't go near the building, please.
Look, Strong, please don't. I haven't been on the property before you came, and I'm not gonna go on the property after. I understand that. Or else I would have been on the property already. Okay? I mean, come on, you guys know what I'm doing here.
Like I said, I just wanted to be a voice for them and see if you guys wanted to leave. If
You know,
guys
they
wanted to
could have-
stand over here like you guys were, then that's fine.
They never asked us. This is the problem here, okay? You need to understand. You got called out here, okay, for a false call. They said that we were on the property, never stood on the property. Okay. They said that they asked us to leave, never asked us to leave, okay? That is a false police report. I don't know what you want to do about it, but that's some serious because if it's as petty as this, imagine what other people are calling about, okay? Come on.
Okay, I get that. Like I said, you guys just don't go on their property, okay? If you
So-
guys want to stand across there, then that's fine.
I will walk against traffic like I'm legally able to do.
Okay, that's fine.
I know it
If
is.
you want to file a report and talk to someone of higher rank, you may go down to the...
I might have to, and I'm only saying that because these calls are ridiculous. They can't be doing that. They're escalating a call into something that's not true. Okay? I'm just saying, like...
Yeah, we have to just come down and confirm the validity, which is what we did.
I have nothing wrong with you guys responding to a call, okay? It just depends on what they tell dispatch, and dispatch tells you. And if they're lying to dispatch, that means that dispatch is now lying to you. Okay. All right? And you could take action, possibly take action on a criminal act that has never happened. That's why I record everything. Everything, because this whole time we've been out here, I've never even touched this is as close as I've ever been, and only because you're here I touched it. So you need to talk to them, or you need to talk to your lieutenant, because I am going to be filing a report, and I really hope you guys do something about it.
Okay, that's fine.
So do you guys have business cards?
I do not.
No business cards? No? At least directing traffic. Wow, man.
All right, so...
So all of a sudden I could be here, right, Strong? Because I challenged it?
I was just being you weren't challenged.
I did challenge it. You told me to keep it moving.
Yeah, because they want you to keep it moving. So
No, but you told me to keep it moving. They didn't tell me to keep it moving. No. So now all of a sudden, because I'm challenging you and your authority and testing you, I'm okay to stand here now? Really? Is that how this works?
Do you have anything else you want to report?
No, I think you guys are all set.
Thank you.
Stay safe. Don't get hit by
You
a
too,
car
sir.
if you're going to be in the street.
Look,
All right,
man, tell him that. He's more in the street than I am.
Okay, he's
Dude, I'm not 5 years old, dude. I got two kids, okay?
I'm just trying to be nice to you.
Don't.
That's all. But
I get it.
if you don't want that,
I appreciate it. Have a good one. Unbelievable. Incredible.
Still lying.
Incredible.
This is why you should always know your rights and challenge unlawful police actions. If this man had complied without question, the officers would have gotten away with taking false reports and violating public rights. The only way to hold them accountable is through knowledge, persistence, and recording everything. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and always record the police. Imagine this. A citizen steps into a public space, camera in hand, exercising their constitutional right to record. Suddenly, they're met with hostility, officers barking orders, refusing to identify themselves, even resorting to physical contact. It's a chaotic clash over a simple question. Do you have to show ID? What starts as a routine encounter spirals into a battle of rights, accountability, and power. From aggressive cops to one who finally gets it right, this story exposes the messy reality of transparency in action.
Go away.
What's a crime?
You cannot
Filming in public?
photograph people's our computers.
We have computers.
Anything the eyes can see, I can videotape.
You cannot.
You can walk
It's
right
time
now.
That's
to
how
go.
that goes.
This is a crime scene.
Don't touch me.
Then,
Don't touch
then
me.
leave.
I have committed no crime.
Then leave. We're asking you,
You have
to
no
leave. This is
authority
a crime scene.
unless I've committed a crime.
You're in a crime scene.
Tape it
so
off.
Exit. We don't have to.
Where's the tape?
Dude, why do you gotta be like
that, man? We're just
Why do you gotta be like that? I'm doing nothing wrong. I have
We're
committed no
asking you to
crime.
leave. You're in a crime scene. Would you like to be detained?
Would you like to put up some tape?
No, I don't
So
have
the public know? Here, I'll be on the sidewalk, which is public.
Then go.
I know that is
Get
a
out
private.
of the crime scene.
Where's the tape?
Oh my God.
Put up tape.
No, I don't have to.
I mean, you do if you want me to not stand where I please. I can stand where I please in public. It's a sidewalk.
We're just asking not to videotape the inside of our car.
Why do you have to be so difficult and be so hostile? I'm not doing anything
Move
wrong.
away from the car.
And I respectfully decline. That's what an ask is. When you ask, you can expect a no or a
We
yes.
can play the game all you want. That's fine.
That's very rude and unprofessional.
I don't care.
What's your name and badge number?
Don't have to give it
Name
to
and
you.
badge number?
Don't
Not
have
part
to
of your policy of the Portland
Nope,
Police?
because you're not, this is not part of your thing.
So you're in your official duties?
I am.
And your name and badge number?
Don't have to give that to you, sir. Time
Don't
to go.
have to give it.
You don't. You are being recorded.
All right. I would like to submit a public records request.
Go ahead. You have to call records.
No, I can do it in person. I can do it in
Not with
person
me.
verbally. You are a public employee. You have to take it or you break the law. Hey, you are quite professional.
If you don't mind, if you can just wait over there, I'm sure somebody's gonna come want to talk to you if you want to talk to us. We're just trying to make sure.
I was really just kind of checking stuff out. You know, like when I came up, I was like, hey, what's going on? And I really appreciate you like being like, oh, guy got hit. Yeah, dude, it's terrible. I mean, what they just did was like totally unprofessional and really rude.
Well, yeah, if you
and they
just
won't
wanna
even
wait
give
over
me
there-
their names. Can I have your name and badge number?
Right there. Guevara, G-U-E-V-A-R-A 63452.
Thank you. Very
Right.
professional.
If you want to just
should
wait over
learn
there,
from this guy.
Just wait for us over there, all right? And then we can get to you.
Well, can you give me your name and badge number, please?
Hold her. Right there, I believe.
Uh-huh.
63215.
And what's that officer's name?
You can ask her.
Okay, can I submit a public records request to an employee right now? Verbally? I would like her name, badge number, her date of hire, her salary.
Her name is on her.
Well, I'm submitting a public request to you,
I
and
don't
it's
have her badge number. I can't
as
do
a
something I
public
don't know.
employee, you have to take the request, and then you go submit it to where you need to,
We can
and then
play
you
this
get it
game
back
all
to
you
me.
want. I don't know her badge
I'm not
number.
playing
I
a
can't
game.
give
I'm
you.
talking about my rights and the law.
And you asked my badge number. You asked his badge number.
Yeah.
Required that. I
Very
don't
nice
have
and
her number.
cordial. Yeah, she wouldn't give it to me, so now I'm submitting a public records request
do you wanna wait over
verbally.
there?
If you don't take it, that's breaking the law.
You can wait over there.
Do you want me to make up a number? Because I don't know her badge number.
Well, I'm submitting a public records request right now
want
to
me to
a
make up
public
a number? I
employee
don't know her
on
badge number.
you're on duty as a public employee. You have to take
I
a
don't
public
have that
records request.
information. I can't
I'm not
make up a
asking
number.
for it right now. I'm giving a
just
public
did.
records request. So you have, I think, 5 or 10 business days to get it to me by law.
Not videotape the.
Yeah, you kindly asked, I kindly declined.
Okay,
And she touched me, which is assault, because I didn't do anything wrong. I
I'm
broke.
able to give you a number that I don't know, so I'm not able to give that number to you. I gave you my number. That's what I know.
Yeah, that's why I'm submitting a public records request formally at the moment to public employees. I would like the following information. Her
we
name.
can't give you that. We don't have it.
No, but you submit the public records
we don't-
request,
we don't
and
submit
then
stuff
they
like
get
that.
back. You have to as a public employee.
If you want
That's
to
the
wait
law.
over there,
That's the law. I would not break the law if I were you. It's not a big deal. This is not like a pissing match. Like, we can just be professional. And thank you for that. And thank you for not touching me like she did.
Okay, yeah, you bet.
Because I don't like to be touched.
Well, I don't like people videotaping the information we have on our computer screens.
But there's nothing you can do about it except close your computer. That's the thing you can do.
I can't.
You have to create the privacy, because you know, like anything in public that I can see, I can videotape.
I'm glad.
That's the law.
I'm glad I give you some content.
I hope you do better next time. You're doing good, kind of pulling back and being a little better, but that last comment was pretty rude.
I just asked you to step away from the car, right?
And I said no. What? How egregious is that?
I told you to step away.
Isn't it egregious to just say no?
You said no. I said step away.
Well, maybe I can ask you. Give me $50. Give me $50. Oh my God, is that a commander, lieutenant? Supervisor was just here. I wonder if this is him here.
How goes it?
Pretty good.
Questions that I can help you with?
Yeah, that lady's name and badge number.
The officer over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can get a card for you that has her name and badge number on it.
That would be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else I can answer questions about what's going on, or?
No, one officer was really great, and he was just like, "Oh, a guy got hit," and I was like, "Oh man, that's terrible."
Yeah. Sounds like you got.
This guy's kind of touch and go, but she actually touched me, which is technically assault. I didn't do anything to break the law, and I don't like to be touched if I'm not breaking the law. So
It's understandable.
So once I get her name and badge number, I'll probably submit a complaint.
Okay. Just for information, I guess, just so somebody maybe doesn't pick at you and make fun of it. It's not technically assault. Assault, you have to have some kind of protracted injury of some sort. It'd be more like harassment would probably what you look for.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I like that.
You know.
Yeah, state to state's different.
States
yeah.
Like battery, for example, we don't have that. It's not a thing here.
You
know, other things have like brandishing, like fire. We don't have that. It's called menacing. So it's just different term labels.
Okay.
So just I like to let people know what to, that way somebody's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, thanks for that. Yeah. I really appreciate that, man.
You're right to know what, you're talking about. So let me get you what you need.
She's out of here.
Oh, I can get it for you.
She'll go to the hospital.
Oh, she'll go to the hospital.
Okay.
I'll get it for you. 1 second.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the professionalism.
You're good, right? You got Emmy's taken care of?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
We'll be out here in 2 seconds.
I wasn't trying to get in a grudge match, but.
No, I hear you. I hear you. So good.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I really appreciate good cops. It's a hard job, and I think just some aren't as well trained to interact with the public under the circumstances of an event like this, and that's part of what I'm out here for, is just to like see how they're doing, try and help them along, really. But yeah, thanks again for that correction on what statute that might be.
Yeah, basically harassment's like any kind of unwanted physical contact. Somebody comes up, they push you up, they poke you, whatever. It's like where you're not injured, but it's you didn't want the contact, right?
Right.
Harassment can also it's kind of, I don't want to say redundant, but there's different levels, like harassment at physical level, harassment of like somebody's like pestering you or texting you over and over again.
Like yelling at you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's like a verbal harassment, so to speak, like it's more called telephonic harassment. But there's a bunch of sub caveats basically on like certain things can qualify into this broader term of harassment. But then the assaults here, I don't know how long you've been in Oregon. Assault 1, 2, and 3 just vary based on either the weapon or method used, say gun, knife, fist, and then the level of injury you sustained. So that those both have to be like you have to rise a certain level to move it up one.
Awesome. I feel like I just got a little mini law school lesson. I really appreciate it, man.
I mean,
this is great because I'm a learner. I like to learn.
No, I hear you.
And
I mean, you live here. You at least should be able to know what the laws are. And
right. I'm just a few blocks from here, and I'm like, oh, what's happened in my neighborhood?
I hear you. Did you move here recently, or you've been here a while?
I've been in Oregon since like 08. But I've been
here in Portland though. Or let me, because you say you live like in this area recently?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I've been in the Portland area kind of on and off since like 2012.
So you should probably see
the
shift of how it's been different times. So.
Yeah. Portland's gone through some real highs and lows.
Yeah. So I think we're on the upward trend. Hopefully.
I think so too.
But craziness happens at all hours and times, right?
Yeah. I mean,
just be careful out here. It can get a little wild.
Yeah. Well, and for better or worse, there was only up to go from 2020.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You can't go much lower than hopefully. So this is me, and then on the back, that's her last name, Cavalli Singer, and it's 59104.
Okay, man, I just really super appreciate it.
No problem. Hey, you have a good day, my friend.
You too, buddy. Bye-bye.
How you doing, officer? Pretty good. What's your name, badge number, ma'am?
And my badge number is 184.
184. What I'm trying to convey to these folks here in the building that I'm an investigative journalist. Okay. I'm coming here to gather content for a story. Working on the story on this public health department.
Okay.
What I've conveyed to him, her, and several other people downstairs that I'm going to document the building. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a couple of FOIA request forms and book on out.
Okay.
So obviously they called you here for me, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So which is a waste of resources. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I mean, the issue is that it's like a secure building, and so I think you'd probably have to make an appointment with them if you wanted to come in and do something like that.
Now, think about that. Now, like I told him on their website, it does say appointment, but only for COVID vaccinations.
Okay.
So they say you have to book an appointment for that. Okay. But to just come here to grab a FOIA request.
Yeah.
Public. How you doing, officer?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. And your name and badge number, sir?
Huh?
Name and badge number?
My name is Officer Schultz. My badge number is 117.
Thanks. Are you recording?
Of course.
Oh, well, great. That's great. Well, that's beautiful. Like I was just conveying to your partner here.
The only issue is that so maybe there's a miscommunication based on what their website says, but then the staff members here are saying that that's their protocol.
Okay.
So we have to just stick with that. So if you wanted to do something further like this, you'd have to maybe talk to someone who's in charge of the building and make arrangements to do that. Because it's a little unnerving if they don't know who you are and you come in and start, you can understand, right?
I can understand slightly, but the thing is, once you engage me and I tell you precisely what I'm doing, then what's the problems after that? What would be the problem? Like I'm telling you precisely what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I don't have any ill intent. I'm not making any efforts to go past any restricted doors.
Right.
And I've conveyed to you precisely what I was doing. Everything should be good to go. This is public property.
Do you have an ID on you so I can document who I'm talking to?
I can give you my first name is James. I don't really want to provide ID minus a crime, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at this point, if they're asking you to leave,
they can ask.
yeah,
they
so
can
are you
ask.
willing to leave? Have you got everything you need and you're willing to go?
Like I just told this young man and this young lady here, I'm going to document the rest of this hallway, and then I'm going to grab my FOIA request, and then book on out.
So let's.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 officers, 8 officers, 9 officers. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm counting the officers that was.
You've already recorded this part, so and you.
Well,
wanna
this
go
part.
that way?
Well, this
So
part.
you want to go to the stairs this way and we'll walk out?
Walk out where?
Ladies.
Walk out where? Exactly.
Which part? What are you trying to record? This part?
This hallway.
Okay, so you've done that. You've got it all.
Well, I haven't done that. Officer, with all due respect, I just done this.
Let me check in with these guys.
Okay. How you doing, officer? What's your name and badge number, sir?
What's your name?
James.
James, I'm Andy.
Andy. Nice to meet you, Andy.
Nice to meet you too.
You officer, what's your name and badge number?
Kurt, 131.
Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. You, sir?
Ellis.
Officer Ellis. Name, what's your badge number? 104. 104. You, sir?
Ref 285.
Appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
All right, James, let's walk it out.
Huh?
We'll walk out this way. We'll go down the stairs, and then we'll do your FOIA. How's that sound?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, but I don't want you guys to force me to do it now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the staff on site is asking for that right now.
So the staff hasn't told me anything in terms of right now. What they just told me before you showed up is that they wanted to accompany me throughout the building. So what they were saying was they would allow me to do it if they can walk with me.
Okay.
Did they tell that to you?
No, she's
okay.
Go ahead.
You didn't have an appointment.
That's correct.
I'm the facility coordinator.
That's correct.
And with an appointment, I would be happy to walk you with, but without an appointment, and you just, I would.
You just showed up unannounced.
Yeah, unannounced.
Is that? Let me.
It's very uncomfortable for an employee.
So right now you're talking about a policy that you guys have, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, right? Okay. So there's 3 things with a policy. Policy is not law. Policy doesn't have the force of law. And if I ignore the policy, that's not breaking the law. Now, what you guys could do, if you want to ask the officers to wage war on my rights today in terms of trying to trespass me, then that's going to come down on this department and you guys' department as well. I just told you exactly what I was doing. This is public property. I'm here to file a FOIA, so I have official business here. And in trespassing, 720 ILCS 521-3, you can't trespass from public property during normal business hours. So if I can just finish what I'm trying to do, unmolested, we'll be good to go. Is there a sergeant here? Somebody of a higher authority?
Yeah, he just off.
Oh, okay.
If you want to talk to him, he's right up front.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure you guys know, what I'm doing. I've conveyed it to everyone. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there is.
It is. Yeah, I'm admitting to it. Yeah, it is one. How did I get in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, UPS lady, I guess she was delivering mail or something. She came out, so she had to open the door from the inside, and I came in when she opened the door.
So you didn't make yourself announced when you came in?
Absolutely, I did. I talked to the receptionist at the gate.
You didn't make yourself announced
Yes,
when
I
you
did.
came in?
Yes, I did. I talked to the receptionist lady at the front glass.
The door was open and you took advantage of an open door.
The young lady at the glass.
The door
I
was
talked
open.
to her. She seen me in the cubicle.
The door was open. The door was open.
She opened the door.
The door was open. You took advantage of an open door.
In a public building. That's correct.
And then you came in.
That's correct.
Okay. Is your house a public building?
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Is this their house? I'm just saying, you're asking that like you're trying to compare a house to public property.
I'm just asking a question.
I'm just saying.
Did you get your video? Are we good to go?
I'm not done.
Okay, so what else do you need to record so that we can wrap this up? Because we're all tied up here on.
I know, and it's a waste of resources. You're absolutely correct. I agree. And just to pronounce your name correctly, is it Cough?
Cough, yeah.
Cough. Again, I'm gonna try to do this to you one more time. I need to file my FOIA, but I don't need you guys to rush that.
Where do they file?
I don't need you to come assert unlawful authority. Officer Cough.
Do you know where you're supposed to do the FOIA at?
Right at the receptionist desk.
They said it's online. I don't know if you do that here in the.
You can do that
She told me I can do it at the receptionist desk.
Well, then let's go down to the reception desk.
I'm going to, but I don't need to be forced to go, sir.
Let's just get going because now you're tying us up and
I'm not tying you up. I didn't call you here.
Somebody did.
Yeah, I didn't. So how can I tie you up? I'm not doing anything illegal.
Because the people that work in the building were uncomfortable because they didn't know you.
Listen,
I'm just telling you what.
I understand, but do you understand what I'm telling you now?
Yes. So how do we resolve this?
Allow me to finish conducting the business that I'm conducting unmolested.
But nobody has touched you.
Nobody's touched
Well, you don't have to touch me. They're bothering. That's what molested me. I'm being bothered.
So record. What do you need to record?
I'm gonna record the rest of this hallway, like I'm trying to do.
So let's do that.
Okay, but I don't need you guys to force me to do it. So, officer, do you understand what I'm saying? You're trying to babysit me into doing something that I'm not wanting to do at this moment.
Resolve the issue right
It's going to be resolved if you just leave me be. Just leave me be.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're going to leave me be?
I am.
Okay.
I'm just standing here.
Okay, great. Can I get your name, officer, and the badge number? Officer Johnson, I see. And your badge number, sir? 161. 161, I appreciate that. You got it. This is how Aurora, Illinois gets down, I see, man. 11 police officers, man. 11. This is ridiculous, man. Hey, all you go? Oh, here's the sergeant right here. How you doing, Sarge? I'm doing fine. And what's your badge number, sir? 425. 425. Are you aware of everything that's going on, sir? Or can I have a quick dialogue with you about?
No dialogue. Just do what you have to do.
Also, you don't want to talk?
No, we have work to do, and you have a mission to
So
do.
you're absolutely correct, but I can't tell you what's going on as a citizen.
I heard you tell these other people.
Well, you wasn't here.
Yeah,
Is your body cam on, sir?
Yes.
It don't seem like it is. I don't see it beeping. Okay. We see the sergeant, man. We see why the other couple of officers, man, is the way they are, because it comes down from the top. TTA family. He came in, didn't even want to have a dialogue, man. And this is the sign-in sheet, right?
Sign-in sheet if you have an appointment. Correct.
Okay.
There's some personal information on there.
Yeah.
Anything.
Information.
That doesn't matter.
No,
that
it does.
matter.
That's why it's called personal information.
It doesn't matter, sir. Anything that you can see in public.
It's called personal information.
It does not matter. How can it be public? If it's personal, why is it in public right now?
I don't know.
And why is that camera right there?
I don't know. Let's just go outside and we can.
No, I'm not going outside. I'm going to file my FOIA right here. You got to go sit down somewhere, Officer Biddle. You acting. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying. You acting tight. Work with me. I'm not afraid at all. All these officers, man, this is ridiculous. Wow. 11 officers. That might be a record, TTA family. What y'all think? Well, how many of the most y'all seen?
Speak up because this gentleman is talking.
That's absolutely correct.
That's what I said.
Oh, I know. I'm just helping you out.
Go on the Kane County website because it's online.
Oh, yeah. I can't access online, and by law, I have a right to fill it out in person. If they don't want to provide a form, I fill it out on a blank sheet and turn it in that way. That's law. That's state law. So.
Pen and paper?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Not the sheet.
Oh.
You want to do it right here, right now?
Oh yeah. If she don't have a form
that pen and paper
that she wants to provide,
he can fill this out. Okay.
Yeah. So Officer Biddle here is acting like a straight up tyrant. We got the sergeant here that didn't even want to have a dialogue, But
I'm willing to have a dialogue with you.
Well, I mean, I'm saying you're trying to walk up on me, man, all intimidating me, man.
What's TTA?
Oh, it's just a family organization.
Of what?
Just a.
Please educate me. Have this dialogue that you would like to have.
Not with you, man. You trying to be intimidated, walk up on me, man, with your chest all out, man. Man, stop it, man. I'm just letting you know I ain't intimidated at all. I want you to know.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
I'm just reassuring you, letting you know.
I am not trying to intimidate.
This ain't that, man. This ain't that. You should get back to work.
You don't want to have a dialogue.
Not with you.
You didn't want to have a dialogue with him, and now you don't want to have a dialogue with me.
No, he
Yet
didn't.
All you want to do
No,
is
he
have a
didn't.
dialogue.
No, he didn't want to talk
and
to
you
me.
don't want to have a dialogue.
He didn't want to talk to me.
So you're flipping the script.
He didn't want to talk to me. But of course,
I'm
you're
willing
scared to
talk
say
you.
that, huh?
I'm willing to talk to you.
You scared to say that?
What?
That he didn't want to talk to me?
He doesn't work for me.
What you
I
mean?
don't work for him.
He's over you.
The hell he is. I work for King County. That's Aurora.
He's still a sergeant. Where your
He's not
bars
mine.
at? Where your bars at, though?
He's not mine.
You ain't ranking nothing, though. You ain't on nothing.
This is the form that they have, and apparently you're supposed to fill it out and mail it in.
Oh, absolutely
That's what
not.
the lady just told me.
Yeah, she's who, her right there?
No, another lady.
Yeah, they're totally misinformed. State law is I can fill out a FOIA and turn it in at this public agency. The onus is on them to forward it to the appropriate person.
All right, they will go ahead and do that then, but just...
Well, we ain't talking to you, man. Knock it off.
Let's see what this is. So this is talking about the request online,
That's right.
and then it's saying...
It didn't work. I don't have that.
Yeah, see, basically they're just letting you know how you can do it.
Yeah, this is all she handed me, and she said you have to mail in the request, and this
Absolutely
this
not.
is the only forms that they have here, is what she told me.
Yeah. The thing is,
So I can't produce something.
yeah, of course
that's
not.
gonna say
So what
they
I'm trying
have.
to tell you, Officer Koff, right? I'm gonna make sure I get that right. State law says that there's no standard form, first of all. Some agencies have them, but they don't.
Yeah.
This one don't, so what I'll do is fill out my FOIA on this blank sheet of paper, give it, turn it into her, she'll give me a Xerox copy back, and then the onus will be on her to forward it to the appropriate person,
Okay.
which is their FOIA officer. Yeah, absolutely, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Got a pen for you.
Well, I can use this one right here as a...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a pen here, so I guess you can fill out whatever. Yeah.
Oh, like I was just telling you, your partners here, I'll be booking out of here once you guys leave. When you guys leave, then I'll leave.
I think we're all pretty much gonna leave at the same time, I guess.
Well, you guys got a little bit more important work than me to do, man, so. Yeah, definitely.
Did you sign in?
No. Signing in is not a requirement.
Yes, it is. It says here right here.
We're talking about a legal requirement, sir.
It says here right here.
A legal requirement, sir.
It says right here. All visitors must sign in.
So you're going to ignore the fact of the legal word.
It says.
See,
right
that's
here.
that's tyrannical, sir. You see,
How is that tyrannical?
because you're a
It
police
says all-
officer.
It says all visitors must sign in.
Okay, you a police
I'm
officer.
just letting you know. It says all visitors.
Well, that's insignificant.
But you were a visitor, right?
That's unimportant.
You were a visitor, right?
That's unimportant. If there's no statutes or codes to it, so I don't have to honor it. You know what I'm trying to say. You're a tyrant, man. It's a straight up tyrant, man.
Well, man.
No, I'm going. I'm leaving when you guys leave, though.
The lesson here is clear. When faced with authority demanding your ID in public, know your rights. You don't have to comply unless there's a lawful reason. Stand firm but stay calm. Record if you can. It's your shield and their accountability. Most importantly, don't let intimidation win. Professionalism can prevail, as we saw with one officer who chose respect over ego. In a world of cameras, transparency is power. Use it wisely to protect yourself and others.